The truth is, I'm not a racing driver, but I have dreamt about it every day of my life. To get close, I talk about it for a living instead, but today, for just a few hours, I get to experience what life is like on a proper motor racing pathway.
Passione Ferrari Club Challenge is designed to take customers driving racing cars who've never got any experience at all through to semi-experienced drivers to a level where they can go and compete in Ferrari Challenge as a fully fledged racing series. We've got a huge day planned for Rusty today. We're going to throw him in the car first thing in the morning just to get warmed up, and we've got a driver, coach and an engineer and a full suite of mechanics to look after him for the day to really progress him through learning to drive these cars as fast as possible.
What's a typical day when it's challenge day look like for you?
Challenge day is getting the drivers ready, making sure the data and everything's sort of set to record in the car. As an engineer, while there's a big technical side to it, at this level and even up to the upper levels, it's more about communication. That's a key part of the job.
From the point of view of someone getting to experience, it's an experiential thing. The cars seem, on the one hand, to still be a thoroughbred racer, but still quite user-friendly. Is that a fair sort of statement to make?
Yes, yeah. They're designed for gentleman racers. They've got the traction control, the ABS. They're designed as a stepping stone, I guess, from your road cars and track day cars, something in between those, and out-and-out race car like a GT3 car.
What's the art in this? How much is almost engineering and how much is personality or people skills?
Yeah, well, I look at the driver training fairly holistically, not just solely, what the driver's doing in terms of when they brake, how they brake, when they accelerate, but it's everything from the start leading into it, where we start to send the drivers information about the track, gear usage, track maps so they know where they should be on the track. We usually start the weekend with a track walk and discuss every little bump and detail about the circuit before we send them out. So that way their head's in the game, they're ready to roll as soon as qualifying starts.
You look like you're in the rearview mirror, engaging pit lane speed limit. So we're green here, mate.
How was my first run? Are you crook? Was everything all right?
Well, we survived. I'm fairly happy about that. But look, first run, really happy. The general picture of what you're doing in terms of timing, road positions, all really good. We've just got to iron out a few details and bring you up to the speed and potential of what this car is capable of, because it is a weapon.
You feel at sea on the first run, just trying to get acquainted with the car, the circuit and so on. Having been actively almost commentating in the way that he coaches for me is so invaluable. Now, the trick is to try and find improvements. But unlike the proper racing drivers who are looking for tenths and hundredths of seconds, I am looking for an eternity here.
Yeah, so we get data from either one of the coaches or one of the faster amateur drivers, and we compare that with the driver we're working with. As you've just experienced, the big key to lap speed is brakes, first of all, because that's the first part of the corner that you reach. So we can compare two drivers, and you can see one's braking at the 150 board and one's braking at the 100 board. So you can go, okay, you need to move your braking marker a little bit deeper, use a bit more pressure.
So if you look to this trace here,
I'm the red, am I?
You being the red.
Oh my God, okay.
And you can see you're about 25% of what Enzo's pressure. Although with your pressure, you're probably feeling that that's massive. Remember, we're on a slick, we've got downforce. But you see the general trend of your speeds in the various corners. It's all there, it's all sort of following, give or take, the general theme and trend. Really, from our point of view, it's just trying to get the most out of the drivers through looking at what they do in the car, whether we need to pump them up, whether we need to pull them back a little bit, and just get all the nuts and bolts to align so that they can achieve what their objective is. And for some of them, that's win races. For other guys, it's just to enjoy themselves.
You're a racer by nature, but how rewarding is it when you see progression, when you see someone who's an amateur take some good steps?
Oh, look, I mean, yes, I race and it's something that I'm quite passionate about, but I really enjoy other people being involved in the sport as well. And I love seeing when people have personal victories, if they've found a second or two in their lap time, that's rewarding.
Mate, you know what you're doing? Have fun.
I'm looking for a driver that's got a smile on their face and has enjoyed it. So, like obviously at this level, you're working with amateur drivers. So as long as they're improving, I guess, it doesn't matter where they start the day, as long as they finish the day ahead of that and with a smile on their face.
If you want to do anything properly, you've got to have everything in place to be able to achieve that. And I think driving a car at this level, there's no point just chipping away at it feel by feel. You know, you're better off getting the professionals in who know what they're doing and can really guide you and accelerate that learning curve.
Days like this haven't happened very often in over 20 years of broadcasting, but I feel enormously special because Ferrari has treated me to every aspect of what their framework provides to their customers and racers. It has been a day of great perspective. The good thing is Antoine's car is going back in the transporter without a scratch, but I already want to do it all over again.